Hi folks, welcome back. Today we got a special episode for you. We're going to be making some homemade kielbasa, smoked kielbasa actually. It's a recipe, we've done it many times before, and we're going to show you how we do it. We'll be right back. All right, sausage begins with a great cut of meat. Here we have a nice, close to 4-pound pork butt, which is the pork shoulder, the shoulder of the pork or the pig. It's got the proper fat to meat ratio, what we need for a good sausage. It's important that we get about 30% fat in our sausage. You know, it kind of puts a flavor into the sausage. Take rid of these strings, throw them out. Oh, missed the thing. Wasn't ever good at basketball. So we're going to begin by cutting this into chunks. We're going to be putting it in our KitchenAid grinder. What we want to do is cut it in small chunks so to be able to fit into the KitchenAid attachment. So the smaller the chunks, the better. This meat is ice cold. We just took it out of the refrigerator. It needs to be cold. Make sure it's cold. You want to keep that as cool as you can. And if you can bring it almost to freezing, it's even better when you do your grind. I like a coarse grind, and that's exactly what I'm be doing. So we'll cut this up, and we'll get back to you. There you have it, ready to grind. There you go. Now we're going to be mixing in our spices. But basically, what we're going to do is about 1.5 inch size of kielbasa. And we have a few ingredients that we're going to mix together. We're going to mix that with some water, and then we're going to mix it with our meat. We have close to 5 pounds of meat, 3 3/4 pounds of pork that we ground in the 1/4 inch die. And then we have a pound of beef, of lean beef. So we'll get it going right away. Let's do it. So first we have 1 cup of soy protein. You can use powdered milk, low-fat powdered milk. It's the same thing. It's just it acts as a binder. Then we have a little less than 2 tablespoons of salt. We'll put that in there. A little less than 2 tablespoons of ground black pepper, freshly ground on top. We have 1 teaspoon of coriander. We have 4 teaspoons of margarine. We have 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. This is powdered dextrose, but sugar is fine. And we have a little less than 1 teaspoon of Instacure #1. Stuck in the bottom. There you go. There you go. So we're going to add some water to this and mix it all up, and then we'll put it in our meat. We'll be right back. All right, let's mix this up. We have a 1 cup of water, cold water. Let's make sure it's really, really cold. I'm going to put that in there, and then we're going to blend all this in so that it's easier to spread into the meat after. Much easier than to try and spread dry spices, dry salt, dry everything. So this way it blends in real well. It'll make like a paste. There you go. It's like a paste. And we'll grab a spatula As you can tell, we have, like I said, we have 3 3/4 pounds of ground pork and a little over 1 pound of ground chuck. So we'll put that in there. We'll mix it all up. And the best way to mix is use your paws. The best mixer in the world. So there you go. So we're going to be stuffing this in 1.5 inch casings. We'll get this going as soon as we can. Then they're going to be sitting in the fridge overnight. And tomorrow we're going to be smoking these in our Masterbuilt smoker. We'll be right back. We're going to be tying the end of our casings so that the meat don't follow through. So just basically going to make a nice knot at the end here, and that way we make sure the meat doesn't go through, and it starts right there. Just a quick knot. There you go. All right, let's stuff our meat in there. This is a 5-pound sausage stuffer, so it's going to be perfect. So just when you put little bits at a time so you can take the air out, as much air as you can. There you go. All right, here we go. Perfect. Just take my sausage pricker. There we go. Put those in the fridge overnight. Tomorrow we'll go smoking these on our Masterbuilt smoker. Be smoking for a while. We'll try to dry them up. By leaving them in the fridge, you're going to dry them up, and the spices are going to all come together. So we'll see you guys in the morning. As you can see, folks, we've hung our stockings by the chimney with care. Actually, our kielbasa is ready to be it's ready in the smoker. It's ready to be warmed up and dried up and then smoked. So we're going to get this going right away. Let's close this up. Power on here. Yeah. We've opened our vent. Vent is wide open. Let's go to set the temp. So we're going to 130. Perfect. So we'll be back in an hour and 15 minutes actually, and then we're going to put some apple wood in there and smoke it up. Crank the heat to 165 until it's done. So this has been going on for an hour. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a temperature probe into one of the kielbasa stick, and we're going to monitor the temperature, but we're going to raise the temperature of our smoker to 165. I'm sorry. Yeah, 165 exactly. 165, and we'll keep it going until our kielbasa reaches an internal temperature of 152 or 154. At that point, we'll take it out real quick and put it in an ice cold bath. So let's get this going. I'm also going to apply smoke as we go. So we're going to open this up and put the temperature probe in one of those sticks. Close this up. Apply there you go. Apply the smoke. Increase the temperature. Actually, we're gonna put some more time on here, like 6 hours or something there. I don't think that we need that long, but we're just gonna set it up that way. And then we're gonna increase our temp to 165. So now comes the waiting game. So smoke is full blast in there, looking really, really good. We're gonna keep monitoring. I got the vents wide open. I want to clear out some of the smoke. As you can tell, there's a lot of smoke coming out here. So we've reached our desired temperature. Now we're going to be taking them out, bringing them in the house, and putting them in a ice cold bath. Looking good. We had to go in the garage because it was a cold day today. So let's stop this this thing here. Let's open that up. Look at them, guys. Look at them. Wow, beautiful. Just beautiful. Our temperature probe is beeping like crazy, telling us to get it off. Get it off. So, take that out. Grab this thing here. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Just beautiful. That. You can see, like the barbecue pit boys say, it's going to be good. All right, let's bring him in. All right, so we're going to put this in the ice water. And it's going to stop the cooking. Leave him in there for a few minutes. And we'll be taking him out and hang him up to dry. Probably going to stay in there for maybe 15 minutes or so. So in about 15 minutes, we're going to be back to you. So I'm going to be pulling him out. We're going to go hanging up to dry. We're just going to dry them up just a bit so that they don't drip all over the place. Oh, this looks good. This looks really, really, really good. Actually, it looks amazing. Can't wait to taste this stuff. Putting that over there. What I want to do is hang them up so that they dry a little bit before we put them in the fridge. There you go. Alright guys, now it's time to taste our creation. Look at the colors in this thing. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The colors are amazing. Okay, so we're going to cut that in two right here. And we're going to cut it about here. Look at that, guys. Look at that, beautiful. Guys. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Time to taste. Let's take that casing out. This is beautiful. Actually, very, very beautiful. Here's to you guys. Wow, 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 wow. Homemade smoked kielbasa at its best. You have to try this recipe. It's very simple and it tastes great. It took exactly 5 hours to complete in the smoker. We dried it for an hour in there, and then it took 4 hours. It got hung at about 144. We wanted it to be at around 152, 154. So it got hung, it stalled basically at 144 for a couple hours. We increased the temperature to 175 from 165, and then it kicked in, and maybe about an hour later it was ready. But at the end of the day, then we put in a cold bath, ice cold water, lots of ice, and it kind of cooled it down. Then we wiped it up, hung it for about half an hour or so, put it in the fridge, and it's ready to eat. And I'll tell you guys, this is amazing. Good stuff. All right, guys, you like what you see? Please subscribe, share to our channel. We got lots of other stuff coming to you. We always thinking of new recipes, and if you can think of something that you want us to try, I'm telling you, we're willing to try just about anything. So give us a shout. Comment below. We'll sure give it a try. Until next time, we'll catch you. But again, now that is smoking, babe. Love it. Ciao.